Can you hear that? This is dinner coming together in minutes. Growing up in an Asian household, this used to be our once a week weeknight dinner. The beef is so tender and flavorful. It is so easy to make and it comes together really, really quickly. Let me show you how to do this. Here I have toasted Sichuan peppercorns. If you don't have them, use black pepper. But Sichuan peppercorn is what makes this dish amazing. It's got a very nice tingling heat to it and also a citrusy undertone. Crush, pound and keep them aside. Here I have 200 grams of beef. Use any good cut, but make sure when you're slicing, slice them against the grain. This breaks the muscle fibers and keeps them tender when stir frying. You can slice them very thin. Mine, I give them like a 1/4 inch thickness. To it, add half a tablespoon of light soy sauce, half a tablespoon of oyster sauce, half a teaspoon of rice wine, and half a teaspoon of dark soy sauce. Only use 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda to help tenderize the beef. This is called velveting. Do not use any more than that. And also do not wash your beef when you add baking soda because this will remove the natural juices from it. Now, massage and mix them very well together. Then add 1 teaspoon of cornstarch and 1 teaspoon of water. Now the cornstarch is double duty. What it does is it also helps tenderize the beef and it locks in the juices of the beef when it's stir frying later on very high heat. Mix well, then add in half a teaspoon of regular cooking oil to seal in the flavors. Mix and keep them aside to rest while we prepare our aromatics. 2 cloves of garlic, give them a fine mince. I have 1 inch ginger, slice them very, very thin. 1 medium yellow onion. We are only going to use half of this. Now cut this into wedges and then separate them. For the onions and our bell peppers, we are going to keep the sizes very, very uniform, all into wedges. Keep this aside. I have a red and a green bell pepper. Just chop off the ends and the bottom. This you can keep aside for another dish as well. Now we're only going to use half of the bell peppers, half red and half green. Only half red. Now, and same thing with the green, and chop them into wedges, same size as your onions. Now let's prepare our stir-frying sauce in a separate bowl. Add 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce, 1 teaspoon dark soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of rice wine, a pinch of brown sugar, and your Sichuan peppercorns. I'm going to add half here and half towards the end of the dish when I'm frying. Mix this very well and keep this aside. Now heat up a wok or a pan. To it, add 1 tablespoon of oil. You're going to cook everything on high heat. Add in your bell peppers first because bell pepper takes slightly longer than the onions to cook. We don't want to overcook this. We still want to retain the crunch from the peppers and the onions. So the peppers probably for about just under a minute, then go in with your onions. The onions won't take you long, probably 30 seconds. Sprinkle a little salt. You want to make sure your heat is actually on high. A very quick stir fry and remove, set aside. Now in the same pan, add another tablespoon of oil and go in with your beef. Now when you go in with your beef, you don't want to mix them. You just want to flatten them out and let them sear first on one side. Just for about a minute, you want them to pick up color and also the char and the stir fry flavor. Once the bottom picks up a good sear, you can toss them over. Now just turn on the other side and let them sear just for about 30 seconds on the other side before you go in with your ginger and your garlic. Let them saute together and the beef is going to pick up the aroma and flavors from the ginger and the garlic. Saute them very quickly, still on very, very high heat. Now flatten them. Go in with your sauce mixture all along the sides. Now you don't want to disturb this for at least another 10 to 15 seconds. You want the beef to continue to sear and pick up the flavors from the sauce. The sauce will start caramelizing too. That's a beautiful sizzle. Now start moving them around gently first. Now it starts to get really glossy and beautiful. The beef is going to lock in all the juices and the sauce will start thickening up because of the cornstarch that we added earlier to the beef. Now you can go in with a bit more of the Sichuan black pepper about another half a teaspoon. Then bring in back your bell peppers and your onion. A very quick toss. Now the final part, going with half a teaspoon of sesame oil just to combine, and turn off the heat. Serve and enjoy them over rice or noodles. It's a really beautiful dish. It's so easy to make. It's a stunning looking glossy beef stir fry. I hope you enjoy them. The ingredients are all in the description. I'll see you again on another video.